Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome in, and thank you so much for your patience, as I am so busy lately that I wasn't able to post every day. Some of you know I have another channel, healing channel. I'm also not posting every day there. It will get back to norm when everything settles down for me. I have really lots going on at the moment. Personal readings are coming for whoever is still waiting, and thank you so much for your patience and understanding. Getting ready to do your love reading, Cancer. Today I will be asking cards, current energy in your situation, past that influences this situation, what's coming up for you in the near future, what's the blockage in your current situation, potential outcome and advice. As always, please do remember these are general readings, not personal, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also remember, please, these are timeless readings, so whenever you found a message, you were meant to find it. Even if you go through older videos and you resonate with them or with the title, there might be a message for you. They are timeless. Everyone is on a different timeline, so feel free to look through. And thank you so much for being here, for all your support. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy the message, please do subscribe, because if I am not posting every day, you will lose the channel accidentally if you're not subscribed. Without further ado, in spirit of service for the highest good of all, show me the energies I need to see for Cancerians, please. Page of Cups. Somebody is admiring you. Somebody wants to reach out. Somebody maybe wants to send you a sweet message. It could also indicate an apology. It could be a younger water sign. Doesn't have to be. It could indicate that a messenger. Pages are messengers. This is somebody who is wounded, maybe a little bit worried about your reaction. It looks like there's a very strong connection between the two of you with Lover's card. But for some reason they are a little bit in a battlefield. It's a wounded warrior, or they suspect that you will be a bit guarded and that you are a bit hyper vigilant at the moment. There is Knight of Cups. There is a lot of romantic feeling here, but for some reason also a little bit of fear. This could be somebody who has been through many battles themselves, and that's why they might be a little cautious. They don't know what possibly will be your reaction. But this is also somebody who never gives up, perseveres, always gets up and tries one more time. Like I said, it could be your energy and somebody wants to come forward with an apology, knowing though that you will be very guarded because you've been hurt. There is still hurt, head is still with a band-aid. Okay, but this is somebody who might be as well admiring your strength, that you are still standing. If you resonate with the message, somebody who may have been watching you and admiring your perseverance, how strong you are, even though you had to fight many battles in your life. This is divinely guided, very spiritual connection, feels great, magnetic pull and attraction. What's the current energy for Cancer? What's the current energy? Queen of Swords. So you are very guarded for sure, very discerning, male or female, no gender in tarot. She knows the truth. She's expecting the truth. Maybe that's why they know they need to come forward, and they are a bit worried about your reaction. This sword can cut. She is very matter of fact, very much head over emotions. She will be communicating clearly and truthfully, and she's expecting exactly the same energy back. She will not tolerate any lies. She will not hesitate to cut somebody out of her life if they lie, mistreat her in any form or shape. This is a queen that is possibly gone through divorce or separation with somebody. She has learned her lessons. She is not going to go forward with heart first anymore. She will be very discerning. She's also very fair in her integrity and truth, always. Very clear-minded. She also knows what she wants. There is Temperance. There was some time for healing. She desires the healing. She maybe needed some time to transmute the energies, and this transmutations internal transmutation from any pain or deception or anything that may have happened in the past. Put her into this energy of very powerful, clear-minded queen that also knows how to set her boundaries and how to communicate those boundaries. You do not come with any nonsense towards this Queen of Swords. So if we have this little pagey there coming forward, he is a little afraid because she's in her power. But you are successfully transmuting those energies, any pain and suffering, and ability then to look at the big picture, extract a lesson from the situation, and then be more discerning and clear when it comes to relationships or communication with people. So, and this person knows that. That's why 9 of Wands with a page. You are very patient as well. You're waiting patiently for this person to come forward towards you. This is, we're talking about restoring balance and desire actually to receive this apology or communication, truthful communication, which will allow to heal and restore balance. This is also a card of reconciliation, and spiritual team is there with you to support you. This is Archangel Michael, who has a similar sword of truth with him and is fighting the battles on the spiritual level. What's the past that influences this current energy? What's the past for Cancer that influences the current energy? Justice. So both of these ladies, Lady Justice and Lady Queen of Swords here, have their sword up. It's a sword of truth. I'm seeing here 6 of Swords. So you made a final decision. This is fairness, integrity, truth, making decisions, balanced decisions that allow you to move away from any conflict, mental conflict, conflict with other people, seeking refuge and speaking fairly. Both of these energies request truth. They speak truth. They weigh all the options that are the best, and the best option in this case possibly was to move away from the situation because there was some sort of unfairness. 5 of Swords can be very challenging, and you're moving away from 5 of Swords. This could be arguments, it could be even a lot of anger, it could be mental conflict that you've been dealing with because of somebody else, and you decided that you need to separate yourself from this person in order to be in peace, to protect your own energy, your mental energy. And this is well weighed down decision. Yes, it's a pros and cons, and looking at the evidence of something is coming through. I mean, this could be also divorce for some of you, this legal matters, and then moving away from conflicting relationship. I said she could be a divorcee. It can be separation, it can be legal separation or not. Take it as it resonates for you. Ace of Pentacles. You know what you want, and you know you deserve that. So that was your decision. Maybe there was a proposal. 9 of Cups. This is also justice, is karma, meaning cause and effect. Something you have done, you've spoken your truth, and you made this decision which allows you to, propels you, moves you forward towards calmer waters and possibly new opportunities. Or you're moving towards that kind of opportunity. Commitment, relationships, marriage, morals, values, integrity, definitely spiritual lessons as well. This is a divine union and high-level commitment card. This is the direction you're moving towards, or you're moving away if you're going through divorce or separation with somebody. You know what you want and where you're going. These are spiritual lessons, higher self guidance, because of certain decision and standing firmly with your truth. Very strong on truth. Maybe you're a truth speaker. You are somebody who is speaking the truth, and by doing so you are raising your own vibration, but also there are lessons being learned for others is coming through because of what you're saying. Let's see when we clarify what's coming up in the near future for Cancer. What's coming up in the near future for Cancer. It could be also something has balanced out for you in the past. It could be also you paid off your karma, your cycles, karmic cycles, and something is changing. And this is the decisions that you have made in fairness and integrity, which is moving you towards, this is the energy you're in. And this Ace of Pentacles shows up there, which means some decisions, something you have done with integrity and strength, and choosing what's right, not what is convenient, for instance, is bringing you forth this romantic offer. It's also following your heart, going after the emotions, the feeling, listening to the feeling, to the heart, to the intuition. With a Page of Cups, it could be also brand new relationship for some of you. If you're not interested in this person, in somebody coming back towards you, but they know that you are guarded because you have been through several battles. So we can look at this from different perspectives, take the part that resonates with you. What's coming up in the near future for Cancer? These are usually final decisions as well. So definitely can be ending of a karmic cycle, which then allows you to step into your power. I mean, this is huge independence energy. Queen of Swords is very independent, a little cutthroat, I must say, but very truthful. Not everyone wants to hear the truth. A lot of people prefer to hear the illusion over and over because it's more comfortable, and staying in the illusion rather than hearing the truth. So near future is Nine of Pentacles. You're winning, you are very attractive, you're receiving your blessings, something you may have been working on your independence, on your money, on your finances, on your self-confidence. This is a glow up single. It's a single person glow up, possibly success in business. You might be an entrepreneur yourself. This Knight of Cups keeps showing up. So there is somebody romantically interested in you, pre-Empress. So very attractive energy. Three of Pentacles, it could be some sort of collaborative offer, or somebody wanting to work on a relationship with you. Three of Pentacles. I also saw if that's a major change. This is karmic cycles closing, and change is coming for the better. I feel everything is shifting for you because you have made very clear decisions here, final decisions about something in your life, and you stood in truth and in integrity, and that is being rewarded by the universe. It is expansion, very intelligent. You are very intelligent with the Queen of Swords. And that intelligence is going to pay off. Whatever you're doing with your intelligence, whether you're speaking the truth, you're investing in writing, or in general using your mind. You might have a lot of air in your chart, by the way. I mean, this could be also somebody else that you're connecting with, but you may have Gemini or Libra, strong Libra here in your chart. You might be dealing with a Libra. Here we have Jupiter, so definitely expansion. This is intelligent and seeing the bigger picture. Expansion, shifting timelines. What's the blockage? Is there any blockage that Cancer is experiencing? Wow, look at that. Another card of completion that I mentioned. We have Wheel of Fortune, which is very much on the mental plane, very much energetic change and shift that will, of course, reflect on changes in your environment. And this is what is happening. This might be challenging because you are closing cycles. This is more of a 3D change, closing of chapters in order to begin new chapters. 10 of Pentacles under the deck and 10 of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune is also a 10. So these are burdens from the past, something that you have been working for a long time, or you have been overloaded. You are somebody in your energy. Feel free to switch the roles. And it could be burdens around commitment, something around finances, community, home. A lot of responsibilities with family, commitment, home, inheritance. It could be also indicating move. You might be moving house. ending chapter in one location, because 10 of Wands indicates carrying something and moving into the new home. This is of course the windfall, the money that comes from selling, purchasing. Yes, it's a abundance. Three of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles right behind it. So these are the pentacles you're working on, and you will be very well off financially on your own and independent financially soon. It's looking good for you, Cancer. What a lovely reading. Some beautiful decisions that you have made that were very fair and are being rewarded. Excuse my dog that is just trying to pass through, but she's big. Go ahead. Sorry, I had to pause to allow her to pass through. So what's the outcome? What's the outcome coming for Cancerians? King of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. So it can be somebody who is coming towards you. This is somebody who wants to commit. That's why the 10 of Pentacles, I guess. It can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be. It's a business owner, somebody who's doing well financially, with whom you would be able to build together because you're doing fine here. This is also somebody who is stable, grounded, and it's a husband in the tarot, or wife, yes, no gender in tarot. But this is somebody who is coming for a long term. This is somebody who is a provider, likes to be a provider and protector, somebody who is loyal and dedicated to building family and something long term. Can be very practical individual. Now, for others, this is also your energy. Again, no gender in tarot. So both of these energies could be you, and you stepping into this very grounded energy as a business owner, very successful. A lot of pentacle area, and Three of Pentacles would indicate that this is somebody else with whom you are building solid foundation, coming together on to the common ground, so to speak, and both of you are creating something beautiful. You're deciding to invest your time, energy, and resources to go forward. What a lovely read. What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? Advice from Spirit. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. So keep doing whatever you're doing. You are very clear-minded, making very intelligent decisions for yourself. You are staying detached from your emotions in this case, making head over emotions decisions. This is also ability to, like I mentioned, to set those boundaries, communicate very clearly and truthfully with everyone involved. Very clear, intelligent King of Swords, a lot of air and a lot of earth energy in this reading. So it can be powerful in your chart or this person's chart. This is continue staying in your truth speaker, high on integrity here, and 10 of Pentacles. You're heading towards 10 of Pentacles. We've seen this because of this decision and choice. Now this could be somebody else in your energy. This could be this King of Pentacles making these decisions or leaving something behind. But because there's certain expectation on your part, a very clear expectation, nothing less I'm willing to tolerate. So because you know your worth and you know your value, it could be both, and them making a decision with regards to commitment and you making decision with not wanting anything less than commitment, communicating this truthfully. This could be both of you agreeing to that. But we saw this Ace of Pentacles. If you add this Ace of Pentacles to this 9 of Pentacles, you have your 10 of Pentacles, and that is commitment with the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify a little. Please clarify for me this Queen of Swords, current energy for Cancer. Please clarify Queen of Swords, current energy for Cancer. Seven of Cups, so there was some confusion, illusions, and need to be very clear. You're expecting this clarity. 9 of Swords, there was a lot of overthinking, a lot of worry. Somebody left you questioning everything, what is happening. This is either your energy or someone else's. Somebody else maybe wasn't able to make a decision, make a choice, and that put you in your Queen of Swords. If you don't know what you want, then I have to make a decision and choose myself. I choose me if you don't know what you want, because there is a lot of things, everything up in the air. We are overthinking. What do I do? What should I do? What is the right way to go forward? And what about the Three of Pentacles and collaboration? Tell me more about Queen of Swords. So that puts you in a quick, because you are clear. I feel you are very clear on what you want and what you will be tolerating. And Seven of Cups indicates absolute not knowing what we want and confusion. And so it's either you shifted out from this confusion, from illusion, some fears, maybe even nights, sleepless nights, and you decided, no, I'm going to put myself now in a Queen of Swords energy. I'm very clear on where I'm going and what I want. I don't want to hang out in this confusion energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords in the current energy. Thank you. Three of Wands. This is waiting. This is expectation. This is also preparation, expansion, looking forward to the future. It is foresight, and you are looking into the future. You have decided to cut yourself off from illusion or questioning or illusions and worries, and you're turning your back to the situation, looking into the future to expand. So with a clear idea on where you're going. Hierophant again. So very strong on morals, values, integrity, and maybe this was questionable here with somebody else. Tell me more about past justice. What is this? Well, okay. It kind of fell off before I managed to ask the question. I'm just going to leave it here. This is for Wands. This is building solid foundation. This is reunions, marriage, home, stability. And here, Page of Wands and the Fool, which would indicate new. Now, home. Home, I did say somebody might be changing home, moving, relocating. Brand new journey, but moving forward lightly without luggage, and this is because you managed to close a cycle. But that also would indicate release from any karmic debt or forgiveness. Yes, so only with a shirt on, but I'm going and I'm gonna take that risk. But this could be this King of Pentacles, or this is you becoming King of Pentacles, very solid, stable, and financially well off, and very grounded, feelings of safety, and financially on the material level very well because of some decisions that you're making here. That's your new journey. I'll leave it there because it fell on this King of Pentacles. We will see. Tell me more. Well, truthfully, if you align yourself energetically and you're doing fine also financially, you will be attracting similar individuals to you, because that will be the energetic match. So it can be happening on all the levels for you, as it usually does when you shift timelines. Tell me more about justice in the past. Tell me more about justice in the past for Cancer. Please clarify. Look, karmic. This is too many. So somebody was left out in the cold. I will read them, but I will pull again. You see this expansion, Wheel of Fortune, change, karmic lessons learned, stepping into your higher self, connection with your intuition, very strong intuition. You're shifting timelines. You may have been struggling financially before, and this is the change of timeline because you're listening to your intuition and you're taking action. So that from the financial side, you're leaving the Five of Pentacles, poverty mindset or difficulties financially or energetically, or not feeling good enough. Can be on all the levels because it will reflect in your finances too. Change, shift, expansion. You're going through spiritual awakening, making final decisions with regards to that. You're listening to your intuition, so the guidance, spiritual guidance, which I saw also with the Hierophant. In Hierophant, you might be also teacher, coach, guide, spiritual teacher. And King of Wands indicates action. You've taken action, bold action, brave action, creative action. It is a business person as well. And that puts you in your Nine of Pentacles. For others, you've been left out in the cold or left out feeling not good enough. Somebody wasn't choosing you, was confusing you. You've decided to close the cycle. It was a karmic lesson. You have listened to your intuition and something was not right with, maybe this person came forward more passionately with the King of Wands and not as a King of Pentacles, and this is not what you wanted. So that left you a little bit questioning your own worth, and you needed to do this healing on yourself that puts you in your 9 of Pentacles, which will attract the right divine partner and counterpart for you. If you have been a little bit struggling with something that you may have not been fully aware of because it was karmic, you will attract partners that reflect to you your unworthiness, so to speak. So we have to learn and shift and change. Your intuition is growing. I mean, this is very powerful intuition you're developing now. Emperor, so you're attracting your emperor. You're pre-empress, so you will be soon an empress, and you're attracting emperor. Emperor can be also your energy. You're bossing up, taking up more space and making decisions in your life, really powerful decisions. So beautiful energy. Can I have again, please, 1 or 2 cards for justice in the past? Victory. This is a card of recognition, overcoming any obstacles, any competition, positive movement forward. We have seen the 6 of Swords with justice earlier on, and 6 of Wands. It talks about positive movement forward and overcoming, and this was the decision. You choose yourself, you know your worth, you know your value, you're going for the win. It is a recognition, card of recognition. 2 of Cups under the deck with 10 of Swords and strength. So there was something painful that you needed to deal with, and you maybe have been dealing with, because the 9 of Swords showed up as well. And this is positive. The decision that you're making and standing true in your integrity is being recognized. Queen of Cups. So also loving. This is your energy. Staying true to your heart. You have a lot of heart, psychic abilities, of course. Very caring, nurturing. And again, Wheel of Fortune. So very positive change. I feel you're being even recognized by the universe here with this Wheel of Fortune and everything that is happening in this reading. But also you stand out, I feel, from the crowd. And this could be the decision why this individual is making this decision here in the past, because you do stand out from the crowd. You beat everybody else by being you. And unapologetically, I'm hearing, because you know, it takes bravery to speak the truth. You know, it may be, you're not a people pleaser. I think you have won the battle of pleasing people and not speaking truth for yourself, not standing up for yourself. You decided your truth is worth more, even if you will be rejected. You're willing to be rejected, but you will stay true to your values. This is choosing what is right, not what is convenient, which I did mention. And that is leading you to this success. Recognition, success in relationship. For some of you, you are winning a court case battle successfully with somebody from whom you have been separating yourself, and that's why you might be moving house as well. For others, it is more psychological, intellectual, somebody with whom you have not been married. For others, you may have been. Tell me more about justice in the past. Scales are tipping in your favor. You are receiving your justice. Well, you know, I mean, you can't make this up. This is, again, coming up with Hierophant. So definitely can be, you know, it's an institution, tradition, morals, values, religion, and high-level commitment. With justice, this is legal relationships as well. Towered, so distraction, collapse, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, some revelation coming through, but we are successfully winning this, overcoming this challenge. And it's a divine intervention, so it must happen. The tower has to collapse with some truth coming to the surface, with integrity, morals, values, or collapse of committed relationship and marriage, and shift, change in timeline, again, closing of a karmic cycle. 4 major arcanas with the success, and then defending this success, standing true to our win, to who we want to be. I want to be recognized. I want to be the one. And then when you are recognized and you are winning, you need to defend that, because people will come against you. We're defending our decision, our morals, our values, our integrity. 10 of Pentacles again. So there is marriage, divorce, collapse, closing of a chapter happening for somebody. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, or between you and this individual, or this could be somebody else coming your way. Clarify what's coming up in the near future with 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the near future with 9 of Pentacles. Hermit. So there's a lot of wisdom gained. You have found your path. It could be a Virgo coming your way. We have a lot of earth energy here. We have strong Taurus and strong Virgo, strong Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be anyone in general readings, but this is somebody who sees you, who has been investigating you, looking at you, thinking, doing a lot of soul searching and introspection, contemplation about you. Or this could be you. It could be someone who is an introvert. Again, could be you. Finding our path forward, making decisions, great wisdom. We are finding our inner guidance to our independence. It is introspection that leads also to healing, but also to making decisions going forward. It could be also this person. There could be age difference between you and this person, and they see you now. They have been thinking. There's Ace of Wands showing up, so there's a new beginning on the horizon. I feel enlightenment, finding our path. Tell me more about this 9 of Pentacles coming in the near future. Okay then. So we have Ace of Cups and 6 of Swords, which we saw here. Somebody's moving away from conflict in order to have a new cup. Ace of Cups, there are feelings. So 7 of Pentacles, again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot of reflection on the past. So, and 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a card of disappointment and potentially rejection. So, but it can also be a surprise. It can come out of the blue when you're just minding your business. This cup arrives from nowhere because you decided to choose peace. 7 and 7 can be significant. Repetitive numbers, 7s and 6s for somebody. I think it's coming more of a surprise. Somebody has been watching you, studying you, thinking about this. A lot of thinking, you see. I mean, 9 of Pentacles is also a Virgo energy. So somebody might be coming forward single towards you. 9 of Pentacles, Hermit. After doing a lot of soul searching and reflection and thinking about investing into the future with 7 of Pentacles. Maybe there was a need to wait for something. And 4 of Cups, they know maybe they have disappointed you in the past, or they're fearing rejection. That's why they might be watching you and observing a lot, thinking a lot. There's progress happening. Now for some of you, this is near future. It means you are still contemplating and investing in yourself. And we first need to close those chapters before this beautiful outcome happens. Tell me more about the world, why this world is in the challenge position or obstacle. Tell me more about the world, obstacle, challenge. This could be travel. Travel being, distance being an obstacle for some reason. Tell me about the world as obstacle. Nothing to say. Thank you. So needing to stand our ground, being a bit defensive here, and maybe having difficulty to let go of something, closing a chapter. We need to look at the positive sides, do some further healing, being very clear about something. And that allows us to shift, to have a release from something from the past, and potentially forgiveness might be an issue because we are resisting something, blocking. That's why it's in the challenge position. So there is the need to shift and release something. Tell me more about this challenge. 7 of Wands with the World. Maybe people are coming at you. Now this could be also someone else who is supposed to come to you, and there's resistance from other people, not really allowing them to close that chapter in order to be able to come here towards you. This is clear divorce for somebody, separation, collapse, karmic lessons. Tell me more. Thank you. The Magician, Page of Pentacles. So we need to make things happen. We are learning lessons, paying attention to details, and we need to be very diplomatic about it with this Magician. It is taking action. It is requiring self-confidence in taking action and skill in communication with the Mercury card. So you need to be diplomatic, skilled, and standing your ground with regards to the changes and to what you want in your life, and that will enable you to close cycles, you or somebody else in your energy. Tell me more about this outcome with this King of Pentacles, please. Potential outcome with King of Pentacles. King of Swords. 10 of Cups. So this is your 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, somebody who is coming with truth. I mean, this can be you. You are showing up here. Your advice is King of Swords, and I'm clarifying King of Pentacles comes with King of Swords. It could be their energy. It is your 10 of Cups. It is your emotional fulfillment, happy family relationship, divine connection. This is very fated because we have so many major arcanas. I mean, these major changes that somebody's going through can be you closing one chapter in order to connect with somebody else, or they are. It has been showing for you on whichever level. I mean, this can be also a shake-up when it comes to our belief system, an expansion on spiritual level. And this is our justice. We are making those decisions. We are standing true to our values, and this will create this sort of energy as well. Major shifts and changes and spiritual awakenings. I mean, this is a revelation. It can be a collapse of a belief system for somebody. So definitely a shift in timeline. For others, it's a divorce, actual 3D divorce. For others, this is happening on more of an energetic level. So very truthful connection here is coming for you, Cancer. This will be a very honest person, somebody who's coming forward with truth and commitment. Yeah, this is somebody who was maybe not feeling confident or left you out in the cold. There was separation between the two of you. They're stepping up. This is a divine connection. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. And this is a person that is watching you here. So it might be that they are still working on something in solitude, working on their independence, or this is you still waiting, happening, and review and searching for answers with regards to investment for the future, or this is this person coming towards you as single, moving to calmer waters. Definitely improvement. There is forward movement happening, leaving something that has been rough, but the rough is not showing up here anymore even. So the shift is really happening. You have already turned your back on that. You have already shifted. There will be still a bit residues energetically of the past life, of the old life, because the 3D you see with the World card needs to catch up. First, the shift happens here on our psychological, energetic levels. We change our beliefs, what we want from life. The collapse happens to redirect us into the right path, to make the right clear choices, to stand in our power and in our integrity and sovereign energy of independence. So we are no longer codependent, but we need to still defend this decision, and maybe other people that are still on the lower vibration that are trying to pull us back because there is disconnect happening and physically making changes. There's always a time lag. I'm really getting very strong shift in timeline, in energy, which results in beautiful changes in your relationship as well. Whether this is your energy here and this change is happening, or someone else, or both of you simultaneously going through your lessons while you're in separation, very well could be the truth, because there is devil that is our south node, that is something, codependencies, our addictions, fears, traumas, whatever that has been holding us back, victim mentality, not feeling good enough. It will be different for everybody. Actually, I will pull some cards to see what that was. Clarify King of Swords as advice for Cancer. That's quick. Look at that. Stay in your truth, in your power. Justice card again. So whatever you're doing and you have been doing, keep doing that. Even if it doesn't look like things are moving for you or happening, you feel it internally that this is right. You feel a lot of power behind everything you do. Even if you're alone, you will be supported by the whole universe. Justice, fairness, truth, making very balanced decisions going forward, thinking about the consequences, cause and effect. Everything has to be thought through with heart, with love, and emotional stability. So you are rebalancing your own life thanks to your mind. I feel being very much activated here. It is, you've been always intelligent, but now the mind has more power to work with the emotion. That's why we have King of Cups here as well. So this is emotional balance, stability, being emotionally available as well. You're going through major transformation. Another Scorpio. I feel this recent Scorpio full moon has been very transformational for many of you, and the shift already happened, and now the 3D will be catching up to you because of pain and heartbreak in the past. You've gone through major transformation. You've put a lot of work and effort into that, into working on yourself. I think you have been also maybe toiling in solitude, in hermit mode on something because of the disappointments, and that actually puts you on a beautiful timeline to great success, because you have been dealing with wishy-washiness in the past. That's why Three of Swords, people that were non-committal, unfair, treating you like an option, confusion, lovers, choices. This is choosing the higher road, you know, with the lovers. This is choosing the moral correctness, not what is convenient or pleasurable. Even if you love the individual, you will choose what's right, not the wishy-washy in and out energy. What are some of the blockages that we've been dealing with? Fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. And I feel you decided to let go. And this is why everything is shifting. Because you choose yourself and integrity. Now this can be you or them, so switch the roles as necessary. Walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Can be you, could be them. It could be a fearful response, fearful reaction, reactivity, and desire to move away from a situation rather than working on it. So that would be a call to stay maybe detached emotionally and communicate rather than running away. Retreating, you see, this could be you, because I'm seeing you or them. This hermit is here. This is a lot of self-focus. Of course, it's needed, this time alone, do some soul searching and introspection, but this could be a tactic, And it is this hyper independence actually. It could be a trauma response. That weird noise on the background was my dog. Weirdest sigh I ever heard. So retreating, your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. Very much in a hermit mode, somebody. Too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Could be need to be more diplomatic. Sometimes you want to explain, and over-explaining is also a neurodivergent side for some people. One person maybe resonate with that, so don't beat yourself up for it. There's actual, chemical and situation with the neurodivergence that causes that. For example, ADHD could be. So try to work on that, find out more about it, and communicate with this person or others why this is happening, because people may feel overwhelmed, but this can come from neurodivergence. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love, to see how they feel in return. So somebody may have not been expressing themselves properly. That leads to confusion. You don't know if somebody has any feelings for you. It could be you or them, but I feel it's them in this case because you're a Cancer, so you're tapped in to your feelings and emotions. Unless King of Cups, not necessarily wearing their heart on the sleeve. Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. So maybe that was the case for somebody. Too much too quick. This can also come from lack of confidence. Yes, we have seen the lack of confidence. You're moving into a little bit more confidence because you need reassurance. You're afraid of getting hurt. And maybe somebody else was not moving in the same speed as you. Body shame, you or them. So you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. So, and this can happen even to extremely attractive people, by the way. For them, it is even harder because nobody believes you. Like, oh, come on, you've got nothing to worry about. It's a common situation. Nobody's gonna take seriously an attractive person. Others see you as attractive if you have something that you're not very proud of in yourself or you're feeling shy about. What's the message from numerology angels? Angel number, please, for Cancer. Thank you. Listen to your gut, intuition, trust inner voice, guidance, positivity, alignment. When you are positively motivated, your goals and dreams will unfold as they should. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. In what areas of my life am I not listening to my gut, and how can I better align with my inner voice? Take a moment to meditate or reflect on a current decision you are facing and listen carefully to your inner guidance to determine the best course of action. So weigh all your options very clearly. Queen of Swords is also very intuitive if you want to take a screenshot of this. I feel there's a lot of spiritual growth happening. I'm going to draw Native Spirit Oracle for you as well. Elder. What's the message for Cancer? That means there's a lot of wisdom. You have wisdom and you can tap into this wisdom. Your elders and ancestors are around you. Peace pipe. So that is again about conversation, about having honest conversation, speaking the truth, speaking the peace, bringing peace into the situation. I will read this for you. '70. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. This is closing of this chapter. Stepping into your confidence as well, being diplomatic and communicating. And closing chapters, there we have seen judgment. Judgment is this release and forgiveness. Releasing yourself from the burden of non-forgiveness. Holding on to pain caused. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. In native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly access a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. We have seen this departure, sudden departure. There's a very guarded energy, very defensive energy here that needs to close off this chapter. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there is power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. Here is a journey suggested on healing. Write down the answer to those questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take towards resolving a rift with another or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? So write it down. Journaling is always, of course, a very healing work. I do energy healing. I will link below the Reiki healing session with meditation for forgiveness. I will link it in the first comment if you're interested. I also offer personal Reiki healing on the distance. You can check out my website, but this is a YouTube video which you can watch as many times as you need. You should feel already improvement after first watch, but the sensation, the feeling may keep coming up because it's got a momentum. So it may be necessary to clear your energy field and work maybe with Ho'oponopono meditation more times. That's all I've got for you today, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And have a great week. Blessings. Namaste.